Hey, everybody. It's that time again for the Baseline Show. John Wolpert here with our panel of esteemed guests, Samurai Kishore, Mark Hattel, Tyler McBride, and I'm sure others will join as they do. It's a little bit of a calm week before the storm. It's towards the end of the summer here on the northern side of the planet. But boy, I hope everybody's paying attention for the fall because things are going to get crazy. So many things being announced. Like to point out a couple of quick announcements. If you haven't already signed up for ETH Atlanta, starting on October 1 through October 3rd in Atlanta, it's a live event, but also will be online. Register. There's going to be the agenda is about to come out. I've seen a few of the things. There'll be announcements about Baseline, about Base Ledger, about client projects, and all sorts of exciting stuff going on. So that's October 1 through October 3rd. There will be a hackathon. So if you're a developer, there will be prizes and nice ones. I know because I've just been looking at how much we're going to spend on the thing. And so, yeah, ETH Atlanta. Go to ETH Atlanta. Or well, what is the ethatl.com and sign up to attend the ETH Atlanta event in October. There'll be lots of events or lots of announcements coming out, I'm sure, at that time. Bishwashri seems to, I think she might be bugged on Zoom today. But hey, Bishwashri, it's nice to see you. How's the our YouTuber folks? How is the sound? Sounding good? I see Andromeda there. I see Stefan and Scrooge McDuck as always. So it's yeah, it's good to see everybody. The lots to talk about. In addition to the ETH Atlanta thing, there is there's some real activity on the Baseline Protocol grants program. So if you were not aware, baseline-protocol.org, go there to, here, I'll do this right now, baseline-protocol.org, and you can go right onto our Slack, of course, right here. Just click the Slack channel and join that. And the $100,000 in the Ethereum Foundation gift. And this will give you all the rules about how to sign up. We have a little over one more month to spend all this money. So, or to allocate it at least. So if you have a project that you want, that you'd like to get a grant for R&D or for enablement work, even documentation work, you can get a grant. We have there's a grant right now that we just are going into voting on for $40,000, which it will be our largest grant to date, and it's actually in two parts, 20,000 each. Bishwashri Day, who just jumped on a second ago, but looks like she's got trouble with Zoom, is it just received her grant, and she's got another project now in the works on top of that. So congratulations to Bishwashri. I think if you go back a few of our episodes here, you'll see her demoing that project, which was Excel, basically baselining Excel spreadsheet. Let's see, what other news do we have? There's a kind of a fun bit of news. We just got the soundtrack or the voiceover for the animated Baseline Protocol video, which will explain to executives and to supply solutions companies and others, make it real easy for people to understand what Baseline's about, why it's just good IT, and what the point of it all is. So very similar to the way we did Hyperledger back in the day with that Hyperledger video. But this one's going to be really a lot more fun. It's got sort of a retro feel, and the voiceover I thought Who's heard it? I know Nick's heard it. Tyler's heard it. Mark's heard it. It's pretty fun, right? If you join the Slack, you can get a sneak preview of that, but without the actual animation, which is being worked on right now. So what else is going on? Let's see. A lot of client work happening, but I don't. This week's we're in the middle of summer. There's no announcements publicly of clients that want to say stuff today that I have. Nick, what do you got? Any news? Just news you can't talk about, I know.
Well, just what I said, I'm here in spirit because I'm actually on another call. But don't forget that ETH Atlanta is coming up at the beginning of October.
I just
and
announced
should
it.
definitely mark that in their calendars because there's going to be a lot of great activity associated with that.
Yeah, sure will be. Thanks, Nick. Samrat, how are things going over there in India?
Pretty well, actually, John. Thank you so much. So I've got a lot of interest from many companies, but I think what we need to really go out with our explainer series, and I think the video that you just spoke about will do a great job in explaining people what we're really up to. I think the biggest thing is, as I pointed out in our previous call as well, that there's
Hey, Samrat, not to interrupt you, but I think do you have the show on YouTube in the background or something? We're getting an echo.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah.
YouTube in the background.
Oh,
there you go.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
There's the distributed systems lesson 101 right there.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Anyway, so I was saying that, yeah, we have so I think people need to place us at the right spot, and that seems to be the most critical success factor right now. The good news is, can I break the NASSCOM thing as well? So NASSCOM is coming up with uh, the biggest tech event in India called NATC in September, and our very own John Walpert is now a speaker on NASSCOM.
Hey, what's the website for that? I'll put it up on screen right now.
Yeah, sure. I just texted you. So I'm working with the team to set the agenda for both your talk as well as the other workshops on blockchain. So once I'm done, I'm going to publish that also.
Yeah, what's the link?
Yeah, just pulling it out.
Yeah, there it is. I'm on the NASSCOM site, and then their events are here.
Yeah, it's simple. NASSCOM.in/NATC. I'm just going to send it to you on Zoom, so you can publish it.
Oh, I don't see it yet on the Zoom chat. So, hang on.
Yeah.
There you go.
So we have a confirmed speaker slot for yourself, John. So baseline is definitely on the agenda. I'm also trying to shape up the workshops in a way that we'll have a 2 to 3 hour workshop where we can educate more people on baseline.
Yeah, there's a lot of people at this. Oh, some people I know too. There's Sriram Raghavan from IBM. Yeah, there's it looks like you got Ravi from Microsoft and Marku from Google. Yeah, good list. And what I like about this is a serious IT group, right? This isn't just the blockchain usual suspects. This is an IT event.
Yeah, this is technology. This is all sorts of technology, and I think the best part is the who's who of Indian tech landscape are going to be there. So I think it's fantastic for the baseline community in general that we now have a seat at the table, and of course, both sides, not just the conference but also the workshops. So we will give hands-on workshop as well.
Are these private or will they be publicized?
Uh,
Because we could break
it's a
the
mix of
video,
both.
maybe,
Yeah,
or early version of it at this event.
yeah,
But I want the public one to be
yeah.
on October.
So it's a mix of both, but what we can do is we can probably discuss your agenda, the kind of talk that you're going to give with the community here on one of our shows. Actually, both our shows, we should do it on this one and the India one as well, because this one is going to be for India. Uh, but I think it's a major step forward in establishing the foothold of the Indian chapter, plus the conversations that we've been having with the other big firms. They are also in almost at fruition now. So I would say that we just need to get that final push, and we're going to see some of the big names in the industry in India starting to contribute to the initiative. So yeah, that's something which is keeping me going. I think it's very interesting.
Right on. Yeah, I think that the work is definitely starting to percolate, and
Yeah,
yeah, with all these like 7-figure deals going with to companies that know how to baseline, I think that's definitely motivating for the big players as well.
yeah,
So all right, yeah, and a lot of the big players come out of Indian shops, so that's great.
yeah,
I think that one of the things that we're gonna that is probably emblematic of the growth is that we're now in the middle of hiring people actually for the baseline, to manage baseline community. So if anybody out there is really good at organizing, community organizing, doing documentation, doing organizing of open source work, this is definitely the place. By the way, speaking of another event, another big event that we are going to be featured at is, and we, our the Oasis in particular, but also we'll get some baseline slugs in there, is the All Things Open event in Raleigh. So that's the Raleigh is sort of the mecca for open source with Linux Foundation or Linux Red Hat here and other players. So the All Things Open event is really the big open source event of the year, and that's coming up, and we've just scored a slot for that. So yeah, definitely people should sign up for that as well. Right.
yeah. I already did.
Huh?
I already did sign up for that one. It's very interesting.
Yeah, All Things Open is a fun
Yeah,
event.
yeah.
Right. Hey, Mark, how's it going? Welcome back.
Thank you. Went to Yellowstone
Wow, cool.
for the weekend, or spent 2 weeks. Uh, First vacation that I've taken in probably about a year and a half. Extended, anyway.
What is this vacation of which you speak? No, I'm kidding.
Exactly.
In fact, I took hey, I got to say thanks, Samrat, for being there to take on the show last week, and really appreciated that. I was able to actually go off grid for 5 working days. I haven't done that in a long time. So
You're most welcome. Most welcome, John. And you deserve that break after building what you built in this long while. So kudos to you.
I can't believe thank you. I can't believe that we've actually been on the air every week at noon on a Wednesday for well over a year now. Somebody ought to go and count up exactly how many of these we've done. But I don't know any other open source team that's done this.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
Just to kind of, I guess, maybe front load this a little bit. Have we thought about hosting another summit, maybe in November, like we did a year ago?
Yeah, I think that ETH Atlanta is really going to work out to be kind of that. The beta or alpha version of the V1 should be ready by then, and so developers will be able to play with stuff, and so we'll be able to do a real hackathon with help and judging and advisement. So I think the early part of October is probably when that's going to happen. And then when we actually release the production V1 with tests, and that'll be another event. Yeah, I think Tyler, what do you reckon? That sounds right to you?
Yeah, it sounds right to me. Sorry, I just went off camera for a moment.
Yeah, no
That'd
worries.
be-
Well, I think those are all the major things. Like I said, some weeks we have a great demo, or we have a lot of questions. But right now, I think everybody's kind of waiting for the new drops of the code and what they can do with it, and that's all kind of coming. We got my team got a look at some of the new code yesterday and today, and tomorrow we'll see some more. It's looking pretty good. It'll be pretty easy to put to work, and we'll have that global universal bulletin board L2 up as well, so that'll help. So yeah, that's where we're going. I don't have a lot more news today. I mean, we could probably give ourselves a kind of a little bit of a break and make it a short one. What do you reckon? How do you guys out there in YouTube land feel about that? We could do a dance. we could entertain you for a while.
Do you know any card tricks?
Card tricks? No. But we can play some techno music.
Or we could also try out the new tune, John.
Oh, I did. It was on. I used it as the preview. That's the one that you're using in for the Indian event or for the Indian show, right?
Oh, okay.
Do the Badger dance. Nice. Yeah.
I must be old. What is the Badger dance?
I don't know what the Badger dance is, but I know. But you remember
Oh, the
Badger, the
crocodile.
Badger. It's one of the earliest memes, right? I think that's what that is. Is that Scrooge McDuck? Is that what you're talking about, Badger? Let me see if I can find that.
Or is it the honey badger? Honey
No,
badger.
that's a different thing.
That was one of the first
I
ones.
think it was like badger.com. I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's impressive.
That was a public admission that you know what that was, Tyler.
Oh yeah, no, I was in the early internet.
All right, I'll pull this over. Hold on. There you go. Is this it? Yeah. Yep. And the audio is basically going badger, 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 badger.
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah, right. I don't remember what year it came out, but it was a long time ago.
You could waste so much time with this thing. It was.
Snake, snake. Badger, 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 badger. Yep. Those were the days. Tyler, you get nerd points for that. I'm assigning 10 points for Gryffindor on that. Well done. Well done. You got it? Oh, Mark, you're listening to it.
What?
I'm hearing music behind somebody, but
It's not me.
anyway, let's call it a day. Everybody out there, lots to come. Stay tuned. I saw. I think we made it on one of the crypto guys channels again a couple days ago. So people are definitely watching, and we'll see where it goes from here. Everybody, have a great week, and until we see you again, keep baselining.
Baseline.